What is your American dream?
I'm from the Philippines. My American dream is to have a job wherein I can help people to achieve their dreams, which is the most important thing for me.
I'm American. I was born in New York, and my American dream is to constantly learn and grow and use whatever God's given me to help as many people as I can.
I'm from Belgium, and my American dream is to bring laughter and joy into people's lives through comedy.
My family background is West Indian, with roots in Curacao, Guyana, and Puerto Rico. My American dream is to live in a country where everybody loves and respects one another.
My background is Irish and African American. My American dream would be to make enough to live a happy and fulfilling life.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Michael,
Don't worry, they will take everything off. Welcome, everybody. It's the Brad and Squeeze Show.
we're good.
Yeah, what are you having me turn
No,
around
I'm
for?
just good. I didn't say turn around. I went like that. You know. Yeah, it's the Brad and Squeeze Show. Once again, want to say welcome again to this lovely show that we're doing here. Everybody get pumped. It's time to start sharing. So let's just go and share. By the way, how you do this is you turn up your radio 93.5 FM.
Are you sharing now?
You're going to yeah, absolutely. So I want everybody to go there. I think they already did.
All right, so let me start by telling you that Donald Trump has a very bad diet, Squeeze, while you're sharing.
Oh, a bad diet.
Bad diet.
Who gives a rat's you know what?
This is bad news about Donald Trump. Bad diet.
Why do we have to start our show with Donald Trump?
Because he gets under my skin. He gets under my skin, this guy.
You have Donald Trump under your skin?
He's under my skin. All right. According to Corey Lewandowski, who was his former campaign manager, he's the guy who punched somebody in the face at a rally, if you remember, Squeeze. Donald Trump followed a strict diet of 2 Big Macs, 2 filet of fish, and a chocolate malted on every flight they took during the campaign.
And once again, why is this news for me?
I don't know, but he wrote that on Trump Force One, there were 4 major food groups: McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza, and Diet Coke. And some of other Donald Trump's secrets are that he likes to put ketchup on a well-done steak. Why this is important is because nobody seems to know whether Donald Trump takes any Lipitor or not. But I would suggest that he start taking it. Or he may not make it through his 4 years, if that's his actual diet. And then, but what is the calorie count here? 2,672 calories per meal Mr. Trump has, 117 grams of fat, 3,556 milligrams of sodium. I'm going to tell you something. The taco at Trump Tower is looking good compared to no wonder he was so happy. Let's see that taco bowl again. That was much better. There it is. Much better choice, Mr. Trump. Much better choice. What else is happening in the news, Squeeze? Are you sharing?
I'm sharing because you know what? I really don't care for Trump.
Let me tell you something. I wish that you had somebody in your organization that could actually do this, so you can participate in our show.
Okay, well,
all right, let's try to get that. Let's try to get someone in your organization to actually do this in the future.
You mean not hire anyone?
Yeah. All right. By the way, there's a substitute phone. I'm going to introduce this to my son Zachary, who seems to be addicted to his telephone. I think it's glued.
You want me to tell you which? No,
I think it's glued to his hand.
Let me ask you something. What teenager is not addicted to their phone?
They all are. Some are worse than others. Okay?
I bet to differ. They all are.
When I go out to dinner or lunch with my kids, I force them to hand me their telephones. I said we could have 30 minutes of not looking at our phone so we could actually have a conversation.
That should happen for every meal.
It happens with my meals.
Even when we go out, we should put our phones.
That's right. It happens with my meals.
I don't know why we go to dinner and we're on our phones.
And everybody puts their phone down on the table, turns it over so no one can see who you're else having a conversation with, right? What the phone always gets turned over.
You ever notice the phone is always turned down?
Right, and then as soon as you hear the buzz, it comes back, and then you look at it like this. It's a secret. No one's allowed to know.
And they put it back down.
And then you put it back down again. What's up with that? Well, this guy, designer Keemans Schillinger. Schillinger has created a substitute phone, Squeeze. These substitute phones are a therapeutic tool, here it is, that helps people stay away from their phones. And it was designed to mimic a real phone by letting people scroll, zoom, and swipe, but with beads instead of a digital interface. The beads are made out of stone and look like marbles. The actual body of the phone is a black plastic, and apparently it syncs with your iPhone, so you can do everything with your iPhone. I mean, your iWatch. I'm only joking about that, but that would be very funny.
You're an idiot. You know that?
I'm an idiot. I am not an idiot. I'm a very smart attorney. Don't call your co-host an idiot.
No, you're my attorney, so why would I have?
You're the second person. By the way, the second person to call me an idiot this week.
Really? Was it this week or this weekend?
This weekend, maybe. I don't know. All right. What else is happening? A 22-year-old man, by the way. This is in the news. Nobody knows this. This is Brad and Squeeze news.
Right. What is it?
A 22-year-old man traveled 1,000 miles to meet his 81-year-old befriended friend on a word game called Words with Friends. You ever play Words with Friends?
Yeah.
It's like a Scrabble game.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So this 22-year-old man, there he is with the 81-year-old grandma. They play Words with Friends for a year. There they are. Never met each other. And then he decided to contact her, since they have been Words with Friends buddies for over a year, and meet. Because apparently not only were they playing Words with Friends, but then they would text each other. I don't know, you won, I won, whatever it is. They started having text messaging with each other. And there it is, Grandma in Palm Beach and Spencer Slayin, a 22-year-old from Maryland. They met, and that seems to be newsworthy. It's a happy story, Squeeze. Silly as it may sound. How about this one, Squeeze?
You know what?
How about this one? Here's a better story. You want a better story?
No.
You want a better story?
No.
I'm gonna give you a better story.
I believe that.
I'm gonna give you a better story.
I'm going to start helping out with pulling the news.
Okay? I'm gonna give you a better story.
Jill,
Okay?
I love you, but...
All right, I'm gonna give you a better story than this. All right, you ready for this one? A man wrote on a tattoo across his chest.
Sound like a riddle. Go on.
True story. Do not resuscitate. Has it tattooed right across his heart. Okay. Then he took. He went on a plane, and then when he got off the plane, he was. Oh, this is the kid. I'm sorry. A man in Miami took extra care to make sure his end-of-life medical treatment went according to his wishes, because he had the word "do not resuscitate" put on his tattooed on his chest. And it was on black and bold capital letters in plain sight, the words "not," where it is, "do not resuscitate." Okay, the 70-year-old man had a history of lung disease, heart problems, and diabetes when he's admitted to a hospital in Florida. Doctors didn't know what to do. There was an ethical dilemma. Do you resuscitate this guy? The guy's dying. The doctors could help him. It was an ethical dilemma. But he tattooed across his chest, "do not resuscitate." They could have saved his life. What do you think they did? What is the ethical dilemma, Squeeze? And what, if you were the doctor, do you save this man's life or not?
Absolutely.
You save his life?
Yes.
Why? Even though his wish was, "do not resuscitate."
Because that is your duty. That is your job.
It's your duty.
It's your duty as a doctor to save the person's life.
Unless you are... What is it? What is the oath that you take? You take an oath, the Hippocratic Oath.
Yeah.
Right? To save one's life.
It is your job, regardless. Yep.
So you say save his life. What do you think on Facebook?
What do I think?
What do you think? What do you think?
What do I think? What?
What do you think Facebook people would say? Do you think Facebook people would say let the guy die?
No, I think...
Or save his life?
Well,
let's see a picture of
the
that
Brad
again.
Squad and Team Squeeze would say save his life.
Let's see a picture of that again. Okay. He comes to the hospital. It says, look, "do not resuscitate."
Right.
Doctors could save his life. This was in the news this week. Is this man alive or dead today?
I say he's alive.
You say he's alive?
So doctors would not be stupid to not save the man's life.
This man is actually dead.
And why?
According to a letter published in the New England Journal of Medicine, doctors administered some treatment, but the man never became responsive enough to speak.
Oh, okay. All right.
And while the
so it's not
message
because of the message.
Right. And while the message of the tattoo was clear, doctors had no way of knowing whether getting it had been an impulsive decision or not. So they consulted with an ethics person. They didn't know if he did this when he was drunk, if he was on drugs, perhaps. Maybe somebody tied him down and did it, and he had no money to take it off. You know, there could be 100 reasons why do not resuscitate is on there. Okay? So they tried to administer some drugs to get him to talk, to say, hey, is this tattoo, valid or not? And they consulted with Kenneth Goodman, who is a medical ethicist, who advised them to honor the man's apparent wishes. The doctors stopped short of administering the most invasive forms of life-saving treatment. The health of the man deteriorated until he died. And in the United States...
So the doctors stopped?
The doctors stopped.
Why?
Because they said that they had no way of knowing whether this was right or not, but they had the ethicist, the medical ethicist said that you have to go with what his wishes are, and there's nothing else to say on his body or in a letter in his person. He could have had a letter in his person and said, I did this when I was drunk, please resuscitate me. He could have had a wristband on that said, please resuscitate me. He had none of that on, apparently, and as a result, they let him die. In the United States, people have the right not to be resuscitated in the event of a medical emergency.
Okay, so he did fill out a proper form, though.
Well, in the end, apparently, they found out after he died that he did fill out a form, do not resuscitate, but at the time they didn't realize it. But in the United States, you have the right. Now, I will say this to everybody out there.
Resuscitate
me. I don't want to die. Okay? If I am in the hospital,
right.
I'm telling everybody right now, listen, this is live. If I am in a hospital, all right, and it's life or death, give me every goddamn drug you got, keep me alive. I got work to do here.
Right.
I got the Brad and Squeeze show to do.
Right. If you fall down on the floor right now, do you think I'd give you multiple resuscitation?
Yes, you would. Yes,
really?
you would. Yes. Yes, you would.
Brad?
Yes, you would.
Guess what, Brad?
Yes, you would. You'd be like,
no, I'd be like, excuse me, before you die, can I hold your American Express?
all right, let's get to immigration.
1-800-529-5465. By the way, folks, earlier we had like 74 shares. We only have 14 shares of this edition of the show. So I want everybody on Facebook, everybody out there on 93.5 WVIP FM, log on to Facebook Live and share our broadcast, which happens to be just on all the pages, but the focus is on the Brad and Squeeze show page. You will see it there. You can share it from there. That's where I want you to go and share it from.
And by the way, Carol Anderson, the Tiger, she has a new job with me. She is hired moving forward. She said she would be willing to resuscitate me should I drop dead in the middle of a show. So from now on, Carol Anderson, the Tiger,
Jill,
on Facebook.
Somebody come in, resuscitate
Carol
Brad.
Anderson, the Tiger, will be on standby to resuscitate me should I.
So why did Squeeze not resuscitate Brad?
Now we have a lot of people who want to do it. Denisha John wants to resuscitate me. Yep. There's a lot of resuscitation going on.
I'm sorry, man. I'm very happy on a lot of people that want to put their mouth on you. I'm not putting my mouth on you. I'm sorry.
But Nicola Jackson said that would be very entertaining to watch Squeeze resuscitate me.
Oh, come on. Anyway, listen, can we get to immigration questions? 16 minutes after the hour. Once again, folks, we need you all to just share the page. Go to the Brad and Squeeze show page and just share it on every other page that you can think of, and especially your timeline, as Brad said yesterday. The number once again to call now to get your immigration questions answered happens to be 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. Let's go to the lines, Brad.
Ryan is in the Bronx.
BX, lean back. What's up?
What's up?
Hello?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic. What's going on?
Just having a laugh here and there.
I just have a quick question. So, I applied for for renewing my work permit, right? And I got a letter based on my case saying that my work permit qualifies for 180 days extension because I have a Suprema de Fasi case at the moment, the VAWA case.
Okay.
Yeah. However, my job is saying that extension letter, they're not accepting it. So I'm wondering, what do I do?
What do you mean they're not accepting the extension
This
letter?
is not valid.
What's not valid? You have a work permit.
The letter.
A letter that says what? What does the letter say?
That says that my work permit qualifies for the 180 days
Prima facie
extension.
case? Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about? The prima facie case, all that says is that you're eligible for government benefits, need-based benefits. That's not a work authorization. So you need to have a employment authorization document. Okay? Now, what the law says is when you go to renew your employment authorization document, if on a renewal, if it's more than 90 days and still pending, then your employer has to be willing to take you back pending the outcome of the employment authorization document renewal. But within the first 90 days, if there's a period of time when you can't legally work, you can't legally work. So you have to know to file for your employment authorization document renewal 90 days before the expiration. Did you do that?
No, I didn't.
So that's why you're having a problem now. All right,
So
hold on.
is it something that can be fixed?
Yeah, get your employment authorization document, but until then, the employer has every right not to hire you. Okay, you screwed up. Hold on 1 second.
1-800-529-5465. Once again, the Brad and Squeeze Show live at noon. And that's the edition that you're obviously watching right now. Thank you so much, 93.5 WVIP FM.
Yes.
But this is more of the Lawlink.
This is the Lawlink.
Right.
Lawlink.
Yeah.
The Lawlink edition.
The Lawlink edition.
Right. Because we talk about other areas of law besides immigration. The 9 o'clock show is the immigration edition. The 12 o'clock is the Lawlink edition where we bring other attorneys on. We talk about other areas. Even though today we're doing immigration.
Yeah. Even though today we're doing immigration.
Yeah. Somebody just whispered that in my ear.
Yeah. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to another call here on the Brad and Squeeze Show. The noon edition of the Lawlink. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Who are some of the attorneys we're going to be speaking today?
We're going to speak. By the way, yes, call right now because we have 12 open lines. So if you call, we will get you on our show to ask your immigration question. You can also ask your immigration question on Facebook. We're going to go to our social media queen in about 6 or 7 minutes from now, answering your immigration questions on Facebook. But in the meantime, give us a call right now, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. We'll be speaking with Jaclyn. Squeeze. And if we don't have anybody, let's go back to our Wolf Blitzer moments.
You love that, don't you?
I love Wolf Blitzer moments.
1-800-529-5465. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you check it out right now, and we're answering your immigration question. But what we could actually do, we could actually go to social media queen.
We can. But you know what? I saw this in the news I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
Okay. You ever watched on NBC, there's a show called The Good Place.
Okay.
And there's a guy on it who's from the Ivory Coast.
Okay.
His name is Bamba John Bamba.
Bamba Jabba Bamba.
Bamba John Bamba.
Just don't say Bamba.
No, not Bumba.
Yeah.
Not Bumba Clot. Bamba John Bamba. Okay, there he is. Bamba John Bamba.
Nice jacket.
All right, yes. Looks like something you would wear, Squeeze.
Yeah, nice jacket.
Yeah, it looks like something you would wear. Yeah. So this guy stars in NBC's The Good Place. He is an up-and-coming actor. He is also going to be featured in a Marvel film that is coming out shortly. He is going to be the Black Panther. I don't know. I never heard of the superhero, the Black Panther, but I assume he's black and he's a panther. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, there is.
There's a Black Panther?
Yeah.
I never heard of him. Okay, what is the superpower of the Black Panther?
Pounces all over the place.
He pounces.
And
He's a pouncer.
Ridiculous strength.
Ridiculous strength and a pouncer.
Tell me something as that other.
You have no idea what the Black Panther does. So any event, he came out recently. Okay, the future Black Panther from the Marvel film.
Yeah.
He's an illegal alien. He came out on social media. He is a DACA recipient. It is very possible that he may be deported from the United States if there is not some sort of DACA solution. And so people on social media have begun to show support, posting messages of solidarity, reading hashtag Stand with Bamba. Hashtag Stay with Bamba.
Stay with Bamba.
So Bamba is working with Define American, an immigration advocacy organization, to place pressure on Hollywood to act in favor of saving DACA. I don't think Hollywood is the place that's going to save it. What has to save it is an orange man in a White House. The Black Panther cannot save it. It's the orange man in the White House who will save it. Bamba is speaking out, however, about his immigration status and how DACA has helped him. He said he is relieved to have come out about his status, but it comes with obviously consequences. He, quote, says, I don't know if I'm going to be here or if I'm going to be separated from my family. I'm a young father now. I have a 1-year-old. I can't be in fear anymore. It's liberating, but I'm ready for the fight. And there he is, the Black Panther, who will be featured in an upcoming Marvel movie, out of status. But we got a guy in the White House who goes, kick him out! Get rid of him! Is that crazy, Squeeze?
It's nuts. Nuts.
Is that crazy?
It's completely nuts. But what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
You know?
You know what you're going to do?
What?
You're going to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to advocate.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to speak out about this. There's a lot we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't like that philosophy. What are you going to do? It's actually a terrible philosophy. Please take that back. There's a lot we can do. 1-800-529.
I was asking.
Oh, I thought you were saying, there's nothing you can do.
No.
I
was asking.
Oh, I thought, never mind then. I take that back then. I thought you're like, nothing you can do.
Nobody listens to Squeeze.
Nobody listens to
All right.
Squeeze.
All right, so let's go to a call.
Let's go to Elfrey. Elfrey, what are you going to do? There's a lot we can do.
Hello there, Alfred. How you doing?
Good.
Hey.
Elfrey, how are you?
At least you're doing something,
I'm
Alfred.
good. So
Yes.
my question is like this. Hello?
Yeah, Elfrey, we only have about 40 minutes left of the show. What is the question?
Okay, the question is, I am H1B right now,
Okay. Where are you from?
and I'm from New York City, but I'm working here in New Jersey.
No, where are you originally from? You wouldn't be on an H-1B from New York City.
I'm from Philippines.
From the Philippines. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And what type of work do you do? Can I ask that, or is that too personal?
I'm electrical engineer.
An electrical engineer. Wonderful. We need more of you here. More educated, well-educated, smart people.
Okay.
How long have you been here on an H-1B visa?
More than 10 years.
More than 10. Okay, so you have a labor certification going.
Yes.
Right.
And I'm already have I-485 pending for more than a year.
Great.
Oh, more than how many years? Because I filed it last 2015.
Okay.
And become retrogress.
Yep.
Come back.
Yep.
The priority date. Come back. And then right now, I am on the current.
Okay.
I'm EB3.
Okay.
And then
Squeeze, do you want me to translate for you what's going on with him?
Please do.
Okay, so he was on an H-1B. You get 6 years on an H-1B. After 6 years, you got to go home unless you start a labor application, which is an application for your permanent green card before the end of your 5th year.
Okay.
If you can start a labor application before the end of your 5th year, you get to extend your H-1B to a 7th year, an 8th year, a 9th year, a 10th year, which is what this gentleman did, until his priority date became current and he filed an adjustment application.
Okay.
But what happened with people from the Philippines is after his priority date became current, after waiting all these years for a green card, they gave too many green cards to people from the Philippines, and as a result, they started a waiting list and put him back on a waiting list for a green card. So he was eligible for a green card, then got put on a waiting list for a green card, which is the retrogression, and now he's eligible again. And now your question is what?
my question
Is that correct, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
My question is, I'm H1B, and my company bought by another company. And then what if they not
You're okay.
extend my H1B?
You are okay because you have a pending adjustment, and when you go for and you have a work permit through your adjustment, and
that's the problem. I didn't renew my work permit.
Go renew your work permit now, okay? And you should be doing that. And you have a pending adjustment. And if you have a pending adjustment for more than 180 days, through a labor application under AC 21. Boy, I'm really pulling this stuff out, which is true.
Yeah, you are.
AC 21, which was a law change back in the early 2000s, you're allowed to switch employers and have the new employer complete the case. So here's a situation where his H-1B employer got bought out by a second company, but he has a pending adjustment for more than 180 days. He gets a work permit. The new company can complete the case when he goes on the adjustment interview, as long as it's in the same position for the same salary or more. You can have the new company complete the case, but it's not going to be based on an H-1B. It's based on a pending adjustment more than 180 days under AC 21. Go speak to your lawyer about it or come see me.
No.
Okay.
Come see you.
Okay? Got it?
But I cannot travel outside the U.S.
Of course you can. Get advance parole. You can do everything. Hold on 1 second. All right.
All right. Once again, folks, the name is David Squeezaniki. His name is Brad H. Bernstein.
Bradford to my mother and father. Brad H. to Facebook.
Okay. All right, so once again, we are here. Call us up, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. And we're now up to 45 shares. We need to top the amount of shares we had this morning. We had 74 this morning. We're up to 45 shares on Facebook. I want people to go to the Brad and Squeeze page. Make me proud. Brad and I had a bet. I want to eat today, so please make sure I win. If I don't win and top the 74 shares, I will not be able to eat today. And I don't want falling down and Brad resuscitating me.
Listen, I don't care.
So share the Brad and Squeeze page,
I personally don't care if I win or not. But I don't want to lose. Okay? I don't want to lose.
Share the page.
Share the page.
Share the page.
So I don't have to fall over and have Squeeze resuscitate me.
And I don't want you resuscitating me either.
I don't want that. Well, I got to call a doctor, go for a physical. And he goes, Brad, you haven't been here for years. Yes, I just thought of Squeeze resuscitating me on the set. So, 1-800-529-5465. The best way to share it is press the little.
How do you share, Brad?
I'm gonna tell you. There's a little arrow button at the on the bottom right-hand corner of the video.
How do you
feed.
find the Facebook page first of all?
Go to.
I actually had people call me up and ask me
Go
that.
to law offices of Spar Bernstein, David Squeezaniki. It's all over the place. Okay, just type in Brad and Squeeze on.
My mom called me the other day and said she can't find us. Oh God. And I was like, Mom, what do you mean? Just go to any Facebook search and just type in Brad and Squeeze.
My father said, "Sorry, I can't watch you. I don't have Facebook." And I said,
"Get it?"
And I said, "It's free. Just put in your email address and come up with a password." So he goes, "I don't know how to do it." So anyway, you go to the bottom corner,
right?
And there's a little half arrow. You press it and then say, and then press
arrow pointing to the right.
Pointing to the right, and then say share with your friends.
And it says SHARE.
Correct. And
that's the one?
Yes, and then it pops up.
Yeah.
And then it goes, who do you want to share this with?
To a page
No,
on
you
your
want to share it
timeline.
to your friends.
Okay, share to your
on
friends.
your timeline with your friends.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
And the number is 1-800-529-5465. Speaking about sharing and speaking about social media, speaking about 93.5 WVIP FM, we should actually check in with Kim Moore for a minute.
Okay. Let's go to our social media check-in.
I love Kim.
Kim
all right?
Moore.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
1-800-529-5465. Kim, how we doing? You like the shares? People are sharing away.
Yes.
I'm loving the shares.
Yes.
We're up to 56.
Kim,
we may beat our morning record.
Do you see this? I see it. I am going to do rapid fire blindfolded. I am going to blindfold myself. I will not be able to see any of the questions ahead of time. Wouldn't that be great?
You ever notice people call you during your show?
Yes, they call during the show. All right, I will not blindfold myself because I'm scared Squeeze would try to resuscitate me.
No. I'm not resuscitating you, dude. Forget that, man. By the way, folks, this is a family show,
all right,
and I'm not resuscitating attorney.
Rapid
all right?
fire, let's go.
Let's go, rapid fire. Let's get into the questions right now. Once again, place your questions on Facebook, The Brad and Squeeze Show. We're live, and you may place your questions there asking Brad the immigration.
You got it. Let's go.
Question.
Jean would like to know, if you have 3 grown kids, what's the best way to file for them? Do I have to file one by one, or can I do it all together?
File all together. Why discriminate against your kids?
Pick a favorite.
What he's saying is maybe the forms, you have to file separate I-130s for each.
Exactly.
Maybe that's probably
what they're asking. Yes.
Yes, separate I-130s for each.
Okay. Alan would like to know, I've been incarcerated and I'm a green card holder. They sent me back to my country. I left my daughter to her mom, but I'd like to go back. And the judge gave me 5 years to go back there.
when you got deported, you have a 10-year bar, but then the underlying reasons for why you're deported will determine if you can ever come back to America. So the question becomes, why were you deported?
I love that you can decipher those. That blows my mind. Chris would like to know, I filed my papers on September 29th and did my biometric November 2nd and received a letter yesterday from USCIS that my EAD and AP have been approved. How long until I get the card in the mail?
Well, you have to go for an interview first. So your interview will be in about another 6 months. Squeeze is emailing his mom instructions.
No. I'm looking at Jeff Bossy says, look who is awake and talking like I said. I mean, I was dead this morning.
You were dead this morning. Well, you're supposed to move your jacket, by the way. You can't leave your jacket. Squeeze leaves his jacket on the back of his chair. We're trying to be professional here. All right, continue. All right, thank you very much. All right, continue.
Chris would like to know, if you've been admitted to the hospital while your papers are processing and then they send you a bill, can it ding you as bad credit to your name after you get your Social Security and work permit?
It can ding you as bad credit to your name if you don't pay it and they report it to the credit agency.
Ding, 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 ding.
Generally speaking,
ding.
And Squeeze, you can confirm this. Ding. Ding. You can confirm it. Generally speaking, hospitals do not report.
Generally. But
right.
Some do. Once they hit
General
the collection
Hospital
agencies, then they start doing it.
Right. Luke and Laura do. General Hospital does. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Right. They got lost on an island. It was very captivating when I was 7 years old. All right, let's continue.
Let's continue with a question. By the way, once again,
two children
place your immigration questions on the
Yes, but the
page.
answers generally don't. But if they do report it, then you're screwed.
Right. Yeah. And go ahead.
Go ahead, Kim.
Sorry, I was still stuck on the fact that Brad watched General Hospital.
Yes, I did. I loved it. It was painful to get to listen to.
I'm sorry, I wasn't born yet.
Yeah.
By the way, we're up to 63 shares.
Yeah, and by the way,
we need 10 more so I can eat lunch.
By the way, and by the way, I don't like to pull rank here, but Squeeze is older than me, so he has
1-800-529-5465. Remember to share the page, my people. The Brad and Squeeze Show page on Facebook. Share it. All right.
What else you got?
All right. What else you got for us?
Isadora would like to know, if I'm married to an American citizen who's employed, can she file my papers even though she would not have tax returns to submit, or will there be a problem?
Yes,
I'm assuming
the answer is yes. You would need a second affidavit of support.
Next.
Maurice would like to know, how long after you receive your green card can you file for your kids?
The next day.
The next day. How long will it take?
As long as they are unmarried.
How long will it take?
Depends on how old they are.
Okay, what if they're under 21?
Year and a half.
What if they're under 18?
A year and a half.
What if they're above 21?
7 years.
Wow, so it's best to file for them
under 21.
Under 21. Okay, I'm quite sure you all need this, but Brad shared it again.
There we go.
Okay, next.
Desmond would like to know, if your priority date is September of 2017 and you're under 21, your dad's a citizen, how long is it going to take to be approved? But how do you read the visa bulletin?
You don't read the visa bulletin because you're an immediate relative. So as soon as your I-130 is approved, you would be go to the National Visa Center, process there, to the U.S. Embassy. It'll be a year or less.
1-800-529-5465.
You only read the visa bulletin when you are on a waiting list.
1-800-529-5465. Nicola said, "Did you take off the blindfold, Brad?"
Yes, I did. I was actually going to do it blindfolded, but then I was scared what Squeeze would, throw something at me or kind of jab at me or something.
You don't want to know what I was gonna do to you, Brad.
All of a sudden, he quietly walk over and pour water in my lap, or something like that. So I was scared what he was going to do to me. So I had second thoughts of, being blindfolded on live Facebook. So.
Let's get back to the show.
Things would have absolutely happened.
Yes.
All of those things would have happened.
Yeah.
More questions, Kim.
Nikisha would like to know, can you file for someone who came into the country without proper documentation if you yourself are a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
1-800-529-5465. Once again, folks, place your questions. I almost sound like I'm saying, place your bets.
Place your
questions right now with Brad.
The bet is that you're getting pretty good advice.
Yeah, I am sure that you're going to get good advice, good information here from the law offices of Spar Bernstein.
All right, let's do one more, and then we got to take some calls. Go USA Credit, and we got Jaclyn waiting about you.
All right, not a problem. Let's go back to Kim. One more question. One more rapid fire.
We'll come back to you at the end.
Okay, Anne wants to know, I'm a green card holder. I sponsored my husband, and it's already been 6 months. How much longer do I have?
1 year.
All right, 1 year.
Kim Moore, keep collecting those questions. We're going to come back
We'll come back to you
towards
shortly.
the end of the show. Thank you very much.
And once again, folks,
Thanks.
just want to remind you all, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show, the new edition, where we speak in several capacities about the law firm. So once again, remember to share it. 93.5 FM listeners, we would never forget you. Just make sure that you log on to Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, get it. Brad just noted it's free.
It's free.
His dad is getting it.
He's
My
not
mom's
getting
got it, but she just needed to find. I'm like, Mom, just put in the search Brad and Squeeze,
Right.
and it will pop up,
Right.
and you just click on the page, and you'll see that
Right.
in the left-hand corner, that red live button.
Wouldn't it be, then my mother called me up the other day. She goes, I got the Facebook. I go, no, you didn't get the Facebook. Sounds like you got a cold. I got Facebook. I logged on to Facebook. It's not the Facebook.
1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLIK. Let's go back to the phone
Michael
lines.
in Miami, Florida, where I just came back from.
Hey, Michael, how are you, man?
Michael, what's up?
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, sir. If you're in Florida, it's good afternoon.
Yes.
Yes, good
All
afternoon.
right.
Weather
No
was
problem.
very nice there this weekend.
Yes, I had my green card, and I got into some trouble back in the day before I got the green card. And I
Okay.
traveled with that, but they stopped me when I was coming in.
What was the trouble?
Excuse me?
What was the trouble?
Suspended driver's license.
All right, that's not so much trouble. I mean, it's trouble, but it's not trouble to be deported for.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But know that I have a domestic case, and
that's
it was
trouble.
it was dismissed, and
But
I
then
went to
that's not
court,
trouble.
and
Okay.
the judge said it was nully processed. But
Nully process is good.
so I want to travel again. Would that be anything?
Suspended
more about?
licenses and a domestic violence that was dismissed is not a problem, but travel with your disposition so you don't have an issue and you can get through as quickly as possible. What I would suggest is, to be 100% certain, is at least have a consultation with us, send us your dispositions, and that way we can confirm that it's okay for you to travel. Hold
Yeah,
on
I'm
one second.
100% that it was dismissed, because before I leave the courthouse, I asked, and they said yes, nully processed.
Then you're good. Then you're good. Hold on one second.
I always say get the disposition.
We have somebody from Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia, South Carolina.
Hello, what is your name? Hello?
Effrey.
Hello?
Hello, Avery?
Emery.
Emery, how are you?
Hello?
Emery?
Emery.
Hello?
Hi there, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
We're doing wonderful.
All right, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I have a son who is over 21, and he was being denied here. He lives in the States, and he was already petitioned for, but he was being denied.
Why?
If I want to petition for him, can I do it the same?
Why was he denied?
I really don't know, but
So then you petitioning for him may or may not help. Depends on the reasons why he was denied. I think we would need to have a consultation to figure it out. I don't know. Okay?
Okay.
If you already got denied once, just saying, "Oh, I'm going to file again." I'm not saying that's what you were doing, because you called our show to see if that was the right procedure. But just saying, "I'm going to file again," without figuring out what the underlying reason for the denial and fixing it is not the right way to go. So let's figure out what the reason for the denial is and see if it's fixable before you go and file for him. Okay? So hold on one second.
1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLIK. You ever just, for a split second, feel proud about what you're doing, or for an hour or days upon days, you just feel proud about what it is that you're doing, Brad?
Yes, I do.
Good. Next question. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465.
You know who's proud of what they're doing? The whole team back there.
That's a great team.
Great team. And they're very proud of the show.
That's good.
Very proud.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. Hello.
Hyacinth.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Wonderful.
Wonderful, Hyacinth.
Okay, one question.
Yes.
I've been here 18 years now, and I'd like to know how I go about to get my green card.
You hear that, Brad?
18 years.
And she wants to know. So how does she do it, Brad? Help her.
You would need a consultation, Hyacinth.
You need a serious consultation,
I
my
don't know.
darling.
18 years. Hold on one second. All right, let's go to our Brad Education segment. we got to talk about our partner, USA Credit, and I know Jaclyn is waiting in our social media room to talk about U visas.
Okay.
All right, so what's our education of the day? I don't even know. Let's watch.
All right.
Is there a current end date for DACA?
There is not a current end date for DACA. It's an indefinite program, but it's also a program at the preference of the President of the United States. The President can decide at any moment to end the DACA program. As of this taping we're taping on August 28th, 2017, DACA is in existence. President Trump has says it will continue to be in existence. We'll see what happens.
I was just saying.
Let's correct that.
Let's correct that. Okay,
Yeah.
that was done. That education was done 6 months ago. Apparently, nobody actually watched it since then. Okay, DACA is over. You can't reapply for it now. The deadline was October 5th. We taped that well before the October 5th deadline. So if you have not extended your DACA or you have not filed for it by October 5th, it's over unless Donald Trump does something, which is what we were talking about earlier.
Precisely.
That was a fake news. Fake braducation. There's a braducation. Fake braducation. That was absolutely fake braducation. I know what is real. Jaclyn Aruch is somewhere. Aruch in our social media room. She is one of our. Jaclyn, where are you?
I like Jaclyn.
How are you, Jaclyn?
Hello
She's here
there.
to talk about.
How are you?
Hello.
There you go. That's how you got to say it.
That's how we got to do it. Hello. How are you today, my dear?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Wonderful, wonderful. So you are here. You are one of our fantastic attorneys here. Okay, we bring on one fantastic attorney after the next squeeze,
Which is very good.
Yes, and we are here today to talk about U visas.
U visas.
U.
So we're talking about you.
It's not a visa for you. It's a U.
So the letter U.
The letter U.
It's a type of visa.
The type of visa. What is the U visa? What is the U visa?
What's the U visa?
U visa is for victims of crimes in the United States. So if you are ever a victim of a crime, you should definitely come consult with us because you may be eligible for one. You have to, one, have been a victim, two, be helpful in the investigation of that crime to a designated police or enforcement agency.
1 second, let's wait. We're jumping ahead here. Okay, you're a victim of a crime. Okay, so you didn't commit the crime. Somebody committed a crime against you.
Right.
Okay, that may entitle you to legal status and eventually a green card. Is it any crime?
No, it's one
So in other words, Jaclyn, if Brad's walking down the road and he just happens to be hypothetically speaking an immigrant, and I jump him, and I've been wanting to jump Brad, and I jump him, and I beat the crap out of him, all right, and he's an immigrant.
Beat me like
would
I'm
that qualify him for the U visa?
It could if it qualifies as a felonious assault or a crime that's substantially similar to a felonious assault.
I would say if Squeeze jumps me and beats me silly,
probably
that is a felonious assault. Okay, that would be a felonious.
So you could qualify.
I would qualify provided, and it's not just assault, we're just using that, provided Jaclyn was about to say, provided you do something, which is report the crime and cooperate with the authorities, correct?
This is very interesting. So let's come up with another hypothetical situation.
Okay.
Let's say I am out of status, I'm in a bank, and the bank gets robbed.
Yeah.
What happens then? I'm in the bank. My money was taken also. So what happens then? Does that qualify me?
You were still perhaps the victim of a robbery, and you probably suffered some form of substantial mental abuse or hardship, and therefore you likely could qualify. Because, as I said, these crimes have to be substantially similar to a qualifying offense. So, there are ways to frame the facts of your case in order to allow you to.
You would have to argue that I was, it depends on what the person was charged with if you would have to argue that you were a victim, you cooperated with the police, you were put in danger perhaps by somebody pointed a gun at you or said there's a bomb here and if you don't hand over the money or whatever, we're going to blow the place up or whatever the thing may be. And even because the other thing, which you alluded to, Jaclyn, is you have to be the victim of a crime. You have to cooperate with the police. You got to have an injury. Okay? So sometimes if you are, there's a list of crimes. We have a list of crimes. All right, then we'll get to the injury in a second. Look at all those lists.
Abduction, abusive sexual contact, blackmail, domestic violence, extortion, false imprisonment, female genital mutilation, felonious assault, you mentioned that, fraud in foreign labor, contracting, hostage, incest, involuntary servitude, kidnapping, murder.
By the way, the fraud in foreign labor contracting, you see that all the time on H-2B visas.
Yeah.
So anybody who comes here on a work visa and they were defrauded because there was no job, no work, or they were not paid what they were supposed to be paid, may be eligible for a U visa.
Yeah, murder, obstruction of justice, peonage, slavery, perjury, prostitution, rape, sexual assault, sexual exploitation, slave trade, stalking, torture, trafficking, witness of tampering, unlawful criminal restraint.
Yeah. It's amazing, that sexual assault is on there. It's a very serious crime for immigration. Right. It's apparently not a serious crime if you want to run for Senate in Alabama.
Oh, God.
You know where Brad's going with
We're getting political.
Apparently it's not very serious there. Okay, but it's very serious elsewhere. Hello, Alabama, wake up! Anyways, we're back to U visas now. So there's a lot of crimes.
You need to disclaim exactly what you're saying about Alabama because some people don't even know what you're talking about.
They know what I'm talking about. The people in Alabama know what I'm talking about. That's all that matters. Okay, but not only you have to be the victim of one of those crimes, and you have to be help the police in the investigation. Let's talk about that first, and then we'll talk about injury. Okay? What does it mean to help the police, and what do you do as an attorney to prove that they help the police or help the district attorney as a victim of one of these crimes?
Well, simply contacting the police and filing an incident report sometimes is enough. Because even if you do not end up, let's say, testifying against that person, just reporting the crime, the district attorney oftentimes will communicate to us that you were helpful. Because they didn't require any additional assistance. And even if that person isn't actually prosecuted for the crime, let's say the charges don't stick or whatever the case may be, you still may be eligible.
All right. So, and then we're talking about in terms of injury, Squeeze.
Yes, in terms of injury.
You have to be injured. You have to be physically injured, or you have. And by the way, we are talking about U visas. Okay. So for people out there, this is about getting into a legal status when you don't have any status, when you're the victim of a crime. So if you don't have a physical injury is, you went to the hospital, pretty straightforward, right? But you can also have an extreme emotional injury. How do you prove that?
You can go to a psychologist or even just testimony. We can help you prepare an affidavit about the emotional effects of that situation. Maybe you're unable to eat, you're unable to sleep, your life has changed significantly because you're so traumatized. You can't go to work.
And what do you get for this U visa? You get a U visa, what does it entitle you to?
So once the law enforcement agency certifies your request saying that you were helpful in the investigation, you can apply for a U visa.
What does it give you?
Allows you.
Let's assume you got it. What does it entitle you to?
It permits you to work, and then so long as you have held it for 3 years, you will be then able to apply for adjustment of status.
Okay, so it gets you the green card, and the reason is because they want the U.S. government. Despite Donald Trump, because this was done before Donald Trump, the U.S. government wants. That's why this exists, because Donald Trump wouldn't put this in. The U.S. government wants victims of crimes to come forward, even if you're out of status for law enforcement purposes. Now, I will tell you what is very interesting, Squeeze.
What is?
Do you know how many people are backed up waiting for U visas?
How many?
Probably over 100,000. People.
A lot.
There are over 100,000 victims of crimes
really?
Where it is an American citizen committing a crime against someone who is illegal. Donald Trump has to go far and wide to go find that one case where there's an illegal immigrant who commits a crime against an American. The numbers of people who are out of status and have crimes and are victims of crimes by American citizens is staggering and is astronomically much larger than anything Donald Trump could present to Americans to say people here out of status are committing crimes against Americans.
Interesting.
And the statistics back it up. Look how many people applied for EU visas. So if you are the victim, I know there's a cap of 10,000. That's why there's a big backlog of this. So it's very interesting. So thank you very much, Jaclyn. Fantastic information.
Thank you,
Wonderful
Jaclyn.
attorney.
You're welcome.
And if anybody is the victim of a crime, go step forward because the police will help you. And then call Jaclyn here at Spar Bernstein at
there's no need to be afraid.
1-800-529-5465. Don't be afraid because you got us in your corner.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Thank you so much, Jaclyn.
All right, thank you.
1-800-529-5465. 6 minutes to go. So 1-800-529-5465.
I do have to remind everybody, this is brought to you by USA Credit Repair.
Okay.
All right?
Our partner.
Our partner.
Yeah.
It is our partner.
Good company.
So a very good company.
Good company.
Excellent.
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
So if your credit is below 700, ladies and gentlemen, do not do anything more. Don't even watch this show anymore. Shut the show off right now if your credit's below 700 and you call USA Credit Repair.
We're shutting it off anyway.
Shut it off!
We're at the end.
We're at the end, but shut it off anyway. And you call USA Credit Repair right now. Look at all the people shutting this off, Squeeze.
You know what?
Look at all
I'll tell you what, Brad.
You give the telephone.
I want to see if anyone's going to call.
Let me give you the telephone number right now.
Yeah, let's
all right?
First of all, you got to tell them what are they getting when they call USA Credit Repair.
I am going to tell you what you get. You get free credit repair for 30 days. You get a money-back guarantee as long as you follow their protocol in 90 days if your credit is not up. And if your credit's below 700, they guarantee that your credit will go up as long as you follow their protocol. And you call right now, 1-800-872-7177. Don't make me scream this, Squeeze. Because if I'm going to scream this, I'm going to burst the vein.
Well, you got to give the number slowly.
I am going to give the number, but I got to give it slowly and loudly.
Yeah.
Slow and loud. 1-800-872-7177. USA Credit Repair. They called me this morning, those guys, and they said, Brad, you were not slow and you were not loud.
Yep.
Nobody called.
Yeah, Jared and Zenmar complained.
We don't want to be your partner anymore.
Yeah.
So please, give me a break. Give me a break. I'm saying that to Zenmar. I'm saying it now.
Are you
loud and slow.
Are you working on their credit for free? Are you going to work on their credit for free?
I don't do it, but Zenmar will.
Okay.
1-800
and Jared. Zenmar and Jared's going to work on their credit.
1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177. Look at all the people shutting down our show to call USA Credit Repair.
Call USA Credit Repair.
1-800-872-7177. Free credit for 30 days. The first 90 days money back guarantee if your credit's not up. 1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Brad.
7177. Don't do anything other than say that
I'm
number.
going to give more.
Don't give any more.
Every person that calls up, not only are we going to repair your credit, I'm going to give you a free bottle of any BioLife product.
Yeah, people need credit. They don't need BioLife.
Also, I'm giving them that too.
1-800-872-7177. USA Credit Repair. They are our proud sponsors. Let's finish up with Kevin in Atlanta, Georgia.
Let's go to Kevin at ATL.
Kevin in Atlanta.
Kevin, what's up?
How are you?
Good day.
Good day.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
Sure, Kevin.
I
Make it quick.
have my work permit, but I'm not working yet. Does that affect my probability for my green card?
No. No, because your green card is based on, you're getting sponsored by a family member, I assume, right?
Yeah, my wife.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, your green card is based on your wife's affidavit of support. You don't necessarily have to work.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right. Once again, folks,
want
to squeeze in another one from social media?
What do you got?
We could actually do that.
All right. We got 1 minute. Let's go.
1-800
Social media queen.
Yeah. Social media queen. Let's hop in that chair. All right. Let's squeeze in some more immigration questions. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465.
Don't even say hello. What's the question?
What's the question?
Okay, Freedom would like to know, do you work on post-deportations?
Yes.
Next.
Cobbler King would like to know, I'd like to know if you are married but separated, is it still possible to file for papers?
Not through your wife who's separated.
Vivian would like to know, how do I go about this? I have 3 cases at NVC. Currently, one of them is scheduled for interview for next month, but the other 2 are still there.
Call a good lawyer like myself, 1-800-529-5465.
And we squeezed in the last question.
We squeezed in all the questions. Thank you very much, Social Media Queen. See you tomorrow at 9.
Okay.
All right, Squeeze, we're done.
With that said, we hit 75 shares. Thank you so much. One more than this morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
and
good.
That means I will eat today. Thank you so much, everyone.
Right.
Okay,
Squeeze
for tuning
picked
in.
up dinner last night for me.
Yes.
That was very nice.
Yes. Yes.
Had I known you at the end you said,
No.
had I known
Brad said, you want to see a neat trick?
Yeah. I'm out of here.
I'm leaving.
It's true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thanks for watching.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-Lawlink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-Lawlink. That's 1-800-529-5465.